Alright everybody, new week, new Odyssey, what have we got this time? Crater time. If the moon map is not included in this, I'm gonna flip. Thank you. Okay. Push the balloons back with a non-stop barrage of explosives. Oh, it wasn't even in reference to like... I guess there's not many maps with actual craters on them, but explosives you say? I'm intrigued. Go on then. Okay, 4 circles, hard and poppable 10 to 50, easy. Tree stump, military only. Keep that in the back of the mind, 15 to 60. ABR on moon landing, 3 to 70. Underground hard standard, 3 to 75. And sunken columns hard reverse, 20 to 100. 5,000 to start, no selling allowed. That could potentially pose a bit of a threat. Reverse is no different, really. Again, I'm not sure how I feel about them going to 100 fairly frequently with these Odysseys now, but it's nothing to worry about, I would say, on that map. We'll see, but yeah. Okay, out of all these options, I'm most comfortable with Striker Jones, so I think I will stick with him. Plus, he allows bomb shooters and mortars to pop black balloons, I believe. Which would be very nice. Speaking of... anything... Nope. Just kidding. Not anything. Almost anything that is unhindered from the upgrade path nerfs will be joining the team. Almost everything. To be honest with you, 2 out of 5 maps having water, not ideal. And considering I can only get 1/5 here, I think I'll just bring the 1. That is very nice. That I don't often use. That could be good for around 100 on sunken columns, but I'm not sure it's good for literally anything else. Ooh, see, this is tricky. It's actually making me choose between very good towers and other very okay towers, and it's limiting the seats, which I'm not used to having such a limitation, to be honest. Usually they give you plenty of seats for everything. I guess I've just sort of overlooked that as a nicety that they've been just doing to us. Am I happy with that? Okay, at least everything is like tier 2 minimum, right? So I can get like a 201 ninja to start off, for example, and then I just dive into the bottom path. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that setup. It does seem a waste to have a boat just for the last map, really, but why did I hit that? I have more towers to pick. Go back. Go back. I'm dumb. Right. I'm not going into this with 6 less towers. Hell no. Okay, so we've already... It does feel like I'm losing a lot of damage potential by not choosing a mortar, which really pisses me off, because I don't care about mortars. They're like the last thing I want to care about, ever. I definitely don't care enough about the bottom path boomer to include that. Ninja, I care about. Tax shooter, I care about. Tax shooter. Spike factory, sorry. Even the heli, yeah, I'll bring more helis along. But, oh, what would I get rid of to bring a frickin' mortar? I suppose we do have ample camo detection with the wizard and the ninja. Wizard can't go bottom path though. so I do feel like there could be situations where a village would be really handy. I'm bringing 6 banana farms, damn it. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll just bring another village. Why not? Cool, let's do it. Screw mortars. Nobody likes them. I'm not going to use them. The only good mortar is in BTD5. You get enough upgrades and then it just aims by itself. Doesn't need babysitting. It's my favorite type of mortar. Luckily this is a generous map, so you can pretty much start off with anything roughly in the middle and it just sort of works. Even if it's not amazing for DPS early game, it still sort of just functions anyway. The amount of times it just sees the balloons, it's like, it just makes up for it being a not amazing start. Let's just put it that way. Ordinarily I'd choose boat, but I don't know, boat placement locations aren't as amazing on this map, weirdly enough. Usually water's right in the middle of the map, or right in a vital spot of the map. Oh my god, I have a little oat bar. Mother Earth baked oaty slices. It kind of just looks like a brick, it doesn't look like a slice. Anyway, that's besides the point. I forgot I had this. This was meant to be a part of my lunch today when I went to work. But I leave them at home now so that I eat less. Well, I still eat them, but actually no, this has failed its purpose entirely. Because ordinarily, I would leave this at home, I'd skip breakfast, go to work, have my lunch without this, which would just be like a sandwich and an apple. Then I'd come home, have a small breakfast with this bar, and then I'd be sort of filled up, right? I came home, had a massive breakfast, completely forgot about this bar, and I've only just realized it now. So, yeah, that's my bad, really. But, in theory, I'd be eating less if I'd remembered. Good stuff, though. Pretty healthy. Anyway. Work. Work was pretty crazy, to be honest. Although, I did have to laugh at one of my colleagues. She was trying to get an electric pallet jack working for her. And essentially, we have manual pallet jacks, we have electric pallet jacks, we have what I personally like to call the fork jack, and then we have forklifts, right? And the electric pallet jacks are split into two. So we've got old ones and new ones. The old ones, personally, I think they're fucking amazing. The new ones, I don't have a problem with, but they're a little bit more janky. They're a bit more stiff. It's more difficult to drive them, but they function, you know. If you need one in a pinch and that one's nearby, you're not gonna say no, right? It's effective and it gets the job done. You just have to be a little bit more cautious of what you're doing because it's a bit wibbly wobbly with the controls. Anyway, my colleague suffered at the hands of these new pallet jacks, new electric pallet jacks today. It was fucking hilarious. Every single time, she'd be like trying to drag it along, and then she'd pull the handle too far down, and if the handle goes too far down, or completely vertical, for a safety reason, the electric pallet jack will just stop. It'll cut out, and it'll stop. Which is hilarious if you're not expecting it to, because then you're trying to pull an electric pallet jack with you. Obviously, it's electric, so you don't actually pull anything like the manual ones would. But yeah, you're just guiding it. And then out of nowhere, it tries to rip your fucking arm out of its socket because it's just dead stopped. and you've assumed it would keep going, and then all of a sudden your arm's not moving, and it's being yanked backwards. It's fucking hilarious. It happened to her like 4 or 5 times. No, not even that. More. Like, probably up to 10 times. Just trying to use one power jack. And I said to her as it yanked on her shoulder for like the 10th time, I was just like, maybe swap it out for a manual one, you know? Doesn't look like it likes you very much. And she's like, there weren't any around when I first needed it. That was funny though. And then when the time came that I needed a pallet jack, I thought, yeah, fuck it, I'll use this one and see if it is actually a pain in the ass. It was so smooth, it worked perfectly. I fucking loved it. And then she was complaining about it at lunch to our IT/tech fixing person. I guess engineer would be the appropriate term. And he was just like, I think the fault probably lies with the user more than the actual device. And me and my other mate were just like, yeah, we agree. And just threw her under the bus immediately, just like, yeah, it's a functional machine. I don't know what she's on about. Ooh, and I've actually taken tomorrow off, so I have started my weekend early, which is great. I love starting the weekend early. Can never go wrong. What does this do? Oh, this makes the mortars attack on that. Boring. No, it makes them attack wherever your mouse is, right? And then you just have to point and click adventure it. I think so. I completely forget that certain heroes get extra abilities now. I completely forgot. But at the same time, this is so winnable. This is so winnable because we brought this guy. Thankfully. Yeah, we should prioritize IFR. Because we got our boy Churchill handling the ledge. Come on. We all know exactly what upgrade I want next. Just give it to me so that I can stop participating. I don't want a participation award. I want a my towers and strategic placement won the game for me award. Also known as beating the game. You think I want to do heli micro for the rest of my life? No. Also, I don't know who named this. It definitely wasn't me. It was definitely someone from my stream. But, I'm pretty sure BTD Battles 2 is like... Last time I played it was actually just like 2, maybe 3 years ago. It's kind of crazy. I've played BTD Battles more recently. For those that do play Battles 2, has it gotten better since release? I haven't checked in, obviously. And I know it's got some heroes that BTD6 doesn't even have. But maybe not heroes, maybe towers? I don't know. Anyway. Has it gotten better? Is it in a good state right now? Would anyone argue that it's better than Battles 1? Let me know if you have any info or thoughts or input on that. because I'm genuinely curious. Like, Battles 1 was fucking amazing. I loved playing the defense mode. Mainly because I got to the stage where I knew what to rush with and when to screw my opponent over in the offensive game mode. I just wasn't great at it, and I didn't have every tower that I wanted to perfect my sort of strategy. But goddamn, Regrow Rainbows really did a number on pretty much everyone I versed until it stopped working, and then I moved to defense mode because literally, like, what's my opponent gonna do? Be better than me at the game? Yeah, that's literally all they can do. Because I had a defense mode strategy down pat. Defense mode was great. Love that shit. I think we are gonna try and rush an Apache here, because if we can survive till 50, I think we can get 10 grand. Worst case scenario, we just end up placing another 3-2-0. This is the paradise we would live in if we always had enough money to place a helipilot round 1. Come on. We're so close. 3 grand more. Strategic timing. Oh yeah. Nailed it. Boom. What now, Bloons? You gonna beat an Apache fucking dart ship? I didn't think so. Well, now it's just a waiting game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put you over here. With no real benefits to being over there. Hey, no, what did I say? Thank you. You can hang out over here and be friendly. Is there a way I can make you face this one? I think there is. No, what? Oh, it must be a long distance travel thing. So I gotta get you like here. What? Okay, hold up. I'll figure this out. Micro movement. Oh, he turned to attack the blades. You know what? That could work. Back a little. Back a little more. Back a little more. To the side. To the side a little more. To the side a little more. To the side. Side a little more. Side a little more. A little bit more. And boop. There you go. So cute. Best friends. Best friends always get level ups together. What's happening? Come on. Okay. Sure, why not? Game. Alright, there you go. part 1 of Creator Time complete. Part 2 will feature these 3 maps tomorrow. I have the day off, so hopefully it should come out fairly soon. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. It was a pretty quick one. I don't know how long it took, but not that long. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.